everybody. I hope everybody is having a beautiful and blessed day. Today's video, I just want to talk about relationships, friends, family, any type of relationship. And I want to talk about the crowd that you hang around. And the reason I want to talk about this is because, I was ratchet. I did a lot of stuff in my past that I'm so grateful I'm not there anymore. But now that I'm on this movement, I'm on a whole nother wave. I can't hang out with the same people, not because they're not good for me, that too, but not because of that reason, but because now that I know what I know and feel what I feel and am what I am, if I sit and have a conversation with them, someone from my past, it's like, man, like, why was I even your friend? Basically, what I'm saying is, right now, it is the changing of the seasons. School just started. Some people got new jobs. Things are happening. Whatever the case may have been. And, this is the point in time where you're probably going to be meeting new people. If you're going to school and, if you got a new job or whatever, you're always meeting new people. If you take the bus, if you take the train, you're sitting next to somebody new. But basically what I'm saying is, I want to talk about friendships and connections and stuff. And the reason I want to talk about these things is because connections can take you very far. People, if you know the right people, it'll take you very far. But if you know the wrong people and you know them too well, they can take you very far too, but in the opposite direction of where you wish to be. And the reason I want to talk about this is because, oftentimes, sometimes us as people, we want to make the right decisions and we want to do the right thing by us. We don't, it's not always, because I know not everybody is selfless and I want to change the world. But sometimes really, before you can do anything, you have to do things and make the decisions that do right by you. And sometimes we don't do that because we hang out with the wrong crowd. Sometimes we hang out with people who are taking us nowhere. Sometimes we hang out with people who cause problems in our life. But we choose to ignore the fact that they cause problems in our life because we're comfortable where we are. Sometimes it's being attached. It's not really that you enjoy being their friend or you enjoy the time that you spend, but it's just you've been friends for so long, you're afraid to detach from it because you don't remember what it was like. But I just want to tell everybody, like today, this video is about friendship and it's about being who you are, being yourself. Because oftentimes I see a lot of people, including in my family, I have youth in my family, that look up to me and I talk to them and I give them advice and I tell them what I can from my experience. I never tell them something that, I don't know anything about. But from my experience, I tell them things and man, some of them take it and, like, oh, right, Jen is cool. Some of them take it and like, man, I really wish I could be like that. I wish I was disciplined like that. I wish I could think like that. I wish I could change. But the problem is we need to stop wishing and we need to cleanse ourselves. Mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We need to cleanse ourselves from any negativity because there are people in our lives who are really holding us back, who are stopping us from being the best that we can be. There was a time where, for example, I used to smoke. I used to smoke weed. I don't care. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just what you do. I'm not saying you should go out and just smoke. No, but I'm just saying it's, depending on how you do it. If, I used to smoke, and there was a point on my journey where I was like, you know what? I'm done with that. I don't really want to do that anymore. That's not me anymore. But I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. So I stayed in that position, doing the same thing all the time, smoking every day, blunts, L's, smoking, buying more things, consuming more. Yet in my mind, in my heart, wishing I could stop. But see, at the time, I realized what the problem was. Well, now I realize what the problem was. The problem was the people I was hanging around with. And, you know, some people are like, you know, it don't matter who you hang around. It's your decisions and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, I get it. It doesn't matter who you hang around with every once in a blue moon. But who you hang around with every day, that matters. That does affect your decision making. That does affect who you are. That does affect your opportunities. The people who you hang around, if they're not the right people, that can close so many doors of opportunities. There could be somebody who has $1 million ready to invest in somebody that looks like they have potential and they're ready to train that person. And it could have been you, but your friend over here isn't up to par. They saw you hanging out with so-and-so, door for you shut down, closed. Basically what I'm saying is watch your company. And, you know, as strong as you may be, because some people are strong where they could be like, you know, it doesn't matter, and it really doesn't matter. But not everybody's like that. And so I'm going to go by the majority, you know, watch your company. Really watch who you speak to. You know, like, when you have a friend, that friend should be uplifting you. Should be speaking truth to you. Should be teaching you new things, whether it be vocabulary, whether it be about if they're helping you with homework, whether it be something that science, anything. They should be teaching you new things, helping you do bigger and better things. You guys should be helping each other, vice versa. You as well as the friend should be helping yourself, reading books, looking into things, doing more with yourself so you can be a good friend. If you don't want to get rid of your friends, sometimes you got to be the one to change the game. Sometimes you got to be the one who's going to be like, alright, this ain't cool. I have to change the game. I got to change, and then I'm going to bring them too. Basically what I'm saying is today, look, as the seasons change, so must you. As you change, sometimes your circles have to change. Don't have a big circle, because it wouldn't work. And if it does, God bless you and your circle. But I doubt it. Today, for that, I'm a doubt. For that. But basically, I'm just saying in this video, as the seasons change, so must you. And as you change, so must your friends. And if they don't, then they have to go. There has to be a form of change in order to better yourself. And you have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable and getting comfortable in being uncomfortable. You have to be willing to better yourself. And if you have to leave people behind, then that's what you got to do. Some people will think like, oh, like, ew, you know, like they think they're too good and blah, blah, blah. No, it's not about being too good. It's about being somebody. Being somebody in your life. Look at your life and really take time every day by yourself and think about your experiences. Think about who you are and think about what you want to do with your life. And ask yourself if what you're doing is going in the direction of your goals. If the people you're hanging out with are helping you get there or, you know, are helping you move forward. And if they're not, then some decisions are hard, but some decisions have to be hard in order to make it. Some decisions really have to be done. Some changes in your life have to be made by you. Even the ones that hurt the most have to be made by you. You have to be courageous enough and strong enough to be able to be like, no, I'm done with this. I'm cool with that. I'm done. I'm not. No more. I'm not hanging out with these people no more. I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm not saying cold turkey because I didn't do a cold turkey. I don't know if you can. If you can, kudos to you. I couldn't do it like that. Basically what I'm saying is, if it has to be, if you're hanging out 5 days out of the week, then cut it down to 3 days. Then cut it down to 2 days. Gradually if that's what you have to do. If that's... but you have to change. Things have to change. This is how we progress as humanity. This is how we move forward in evolution. This is how we move forward on a personal level. In all ways, financially, spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, in all ways. This is how you move forward. And so basically, this video is about change, accepting change, and watching the company that you keep around. I pray that all you guys may have gotten the lesson. I pray that you guys may prosper and be amazing. Peace and love.